coming and outgoing. Good evening. I am Van Emmanuel. I am an author, public speaker, public judge. I'm also the founding director or one of the founding directors of Coblent Consultancy. It's an entity that's meant to provide mentorship, counseling, and career guidance to students like us. Because I'm also still a student. I'm going to my career soon. Why I'm here is um, when you read statistics and reports from World Health Organization and UNICEF, they'll tell that 14% of 7.2 million people, youth who are in school, face depression, and 13% of this 7.2 face anxiety. When you check, 14% is about 289,000 students, and when you check, 13% of this is about 269,000 students. I think you see the magnitude of the problem we're having in society. When you check that all students, about 9% of this, which is equivalent to about 600,200 students, all of these face stress. This proves the reason why I'm here. I'm here to talk about a topic or a theme called how to build a resilient mindset. First of all, we as Coblent consultants believe that to foster a good education, to have an academic society that is sound and well, we need to have a society that is free and having peace of mind. That's one thing we believe in. Because we believe that education is not preparation for life, but education is life itself. That's what John Dewey once remarked. So we believe that speaking to a people in a language that they understand is speaking to their mind, but speaking to a people in a language of their own is speaking both to their mind and heart. That's why we chose and said, I think the future is in the students and the future is amongst the youth, because we consider about 75% of the population. So if we are not going to hold the future rising, then we are going to face a big problem. Because you cannot sit back when 9% of the 7.2 is affected. You cannot sit back when 14 and 13%, which about 27%, is relaxed. Then you know there is a problem. So the question is, how do we do this? It all goes back to the mind, because one philosopher once remarked that the mind is the standard of the man. So it means we need to go back to the mindset and check how best can we build a resilient, coherent, and strong mindset. So the question is, who are you? Where are you going? Where are you from? Why are you here? It's about 4 questions. But I will leave those questions to you. How best can we build a resilient mindset? It all begins with you having a positive attitude. Why do I say positive attitude? Because I believe that success does not come from out, but it comes from within. And your mindset is one of the greatest helps you can ever have in life. Since it's an election time, I'll take you back 3 years ago. I ran for HP in O-level when I was still in school. So I got people said, "Oh, we shall vote for you. Why not? Go look for the signature." I went, picked the form. They nominated me, and yeah, but one signature was missing. That was from the top leadership in the school. And guess what? You have all the signatures, and then one signature, and then they tell you, no, you're not proceeding for this and this reason. The truth is, of course, it was a trying moment at that time. I will not believe it, because I thought, yeah, all was going to go well. But then, what did I do? Did I quit leadership? Did I say, now let me go back and read books only and let things go? No. What did I decide to do? I said, there are other avenues to run for. Soon the window for debate club, which was the most vibrant club in the school, opened doors, and I put in my slot, I became vice president. And guess what? The HP, the, the assistant HPs, the CP would all meet me and consult me in the debate club. So we all had power in our own avenues. So the thing is, how best can you remain standing even when things remain tough? I know books can become many. Those in A level and those in Form 4, Form 3 can understand this. At least the Form 1s first, you are still okay. This is some time for you to enjoy. I'm not saying relax. But at least your books are not as many as those in Form 4, Form 3, and the A level last. The pressure is much. You have to deliver. This, I think there is chopping here, right?
Not allowed.
Not allowed.
Hey, not allowed.
You are okay. So it's very good. If people at least you have the pressure. So you need to, how best can you retain this atmosphere when you have the pressure? I think the first thing is, which is the most important, is trust God.
Yes, it's around 6.
Trust God and
Claim he has used already 6.
but don't trust God and stop it.
Then we want him to
Trust
he has
God
only
and
taught
read.
many.
Then the second thing, which I treasure most, is have the right people around you.
3 minutes to go.
Thank you very much. So you need to have the right friends around you. For example, if you say you want to have an A in your curriculum, if you want to have an A in any subject, you need to have people who are either getting the A or are speaking the A language. Not people are saying, I think maybe in the C. Those people, you know, because if you sit with them, you're also going to introduce yourself to a C. So you need to have people who can move in the same direction you're moving to. You need to have those people. Of recent, when we needed to have lunch, I said, I think I need to have lunch. What do I need to do? Whom do I need to meet to have venue in this district? And I met the education people. They told me, no, I think the best person to meet is Carl. And yeah, I met Carl. We had a chat, and she accepted. So what does this mean? That you need to have where you are going will determine where you are going. Target, direction, and association. So the people you have around you will matter. As I draw to my conclusion, the truth is you have something to do. Do it well, and it will definitely pay off. I'll conclude with this small story. There were about 10 people moving, and they were carrying crosses. They moved, and they moved. So one person amongst them said, this cross is so heavy. I think let me cut mine short so that I move faster. Cut his short, and he moved fast enough to leave his friends behind. Which someone said, but it's still heavy. Let me cut it and it becomes shorter. And he cut it. It became shorter. He moved very swiftly. And when he reached somewhere, the destination where they were supposed to deliver the crosses, there was a rift or a valley that you needed to cross. And guess what? The cross he was cutting was only supposed to put as the bridge to walk on. So he sat there for a very long time, and then the people came and found him there. And for them, they put their crosses and walked and proceeded. The truth is that the best destabilizer for mind is shortcuts. And I will pray that you take the correct path and you will make it there, because the best time to plant a tree was yesterday. And the second best time is now. One Chinese philosopher remarked. Thank you very much.
Please clap for him again. Thank you very much.
There are steps here. There are steps.
The voter turn up.